He was just a lowly clam spirit with weak spiritual power, but ended up in the most ridiculous starter scenario imaginable. Not only did he suddenly have a kid, he was forced to win over 4 powerful kings who would become his husband. This all started 4000 years ago, when the human, demon, immortal, and devil clans were fighting each other to death over the chaos pearl. Someone took advantage of the chaos to steal the blood essence of the 4 kings, which legend says contains the primordial power from the birth of the universe. And this seemingly useless little clam spirit, was actually the world's finest vessel, capable of perfectly holding these 4 supreme power. But just as the blood essences were merging, the chaos pearl suddenly cracked open, and violent energy swept across the world. All clans were devastated, and the little clam spirit, forcibly infused with 4 power, had his soul completely scattered by the energy blast. When he regained consciousness, 14 years had passed, and a soft, childish voice echoed in his mind. Mother, you're finally awake. The little clam spirit was confused, shaking his still forming soul. Mother, who are you? The voice instantly became excited. I'm Little Pearl, the spiritual being formed from the bloodlines of your 4 dash. I'm now the system helping Mother complete her missions. But it seems Mother doesn't remember anything. The little clam spirit nodded blankly, his mind completely empty. Don't panic, Mother. As long as you win over the 4 daddies and complete their redemption missions, you'll slowly regain your memories. I'll give Mother different identities to travel to their kingdoms. As soon as she finished speaking, the little clam spirit felt the world spinning. When he opened his eyes again, he was in a side courtyard in the human realm, and his current identity was Shen Xingmian, the illegitimate son of the Prime Minister. Before he could react, someone grabbed his jaw. Shen Xingmian, how dare you try to escape? If you don't take down Gu Chenjuan tonight, you and that lowborn mother of yours are both dead. With that, Shen Mingxuan disgustedly ordered the servants to throw him into that room. Watch him, don't let him pull any more tricks. The cold door slammed shut. Little Pearl quickly untied the cloth over his eyes. As soon as his vision cleared, he held his breath at the sight before him. On the bed lay a man in a black silk robe. Mother, this is the first daddy, Gu Chenjuan, the crown prince of the human realm. Little Pearl's voice was tense. In the original plot, tonight the Prime Minister wants you to seduce the crown prince, then frame him afterward and pin all the blame on him. But whether the original does it or not, he'll end up executed by the Prime Minister for disgracing the family. Total cannon fodder. The little clam spirit's heart tightened. No, Mother, we have to save ourselves. Go check on Daddy first. Something's wrong with him. He tiptoed to the bedside and discovered Gu Chenjuan's cheeks were flushed an unnatural red. His strong brows furrowed tight. Poor thing. The little clam spirit instinctively felt sorry for him. He just learned from the system that although this crown prince was heir apparent, his father didn't care for him and his mother down, so he lived lonelier than a ghost in the palace. If the Prime Minister succeeded tonight, he'd completely turn dark. And then the human realm would fall into chaos, and this small world would be destroyed. Almost involuntarily he reached out, wanting to touch Gu Chenjuan's forehead. But the moment his fingertips touched that warm skin, the man on the bed suddenly opened his eyes. Those dark eyes filled with cold vigilance. Before the little clam spirit could pull back his hand, Gu Chenjuan shot up and grabbed his wrist, pinning him down. The little clam spirit trembled in fear, struggling to push him away. Gu Chenjuan sneered, his eyes full of mockery. Stop pretending to be innocent. Prime Minister Shen sent you here for exactly this, didn't he? The mission failed and he ended up caught instead. And now he even had a kid. What was he supposed to do? Right now the little clam spirit only felt this man's chest was so hard, completely different from his. The crown prince was instantly embarrassed. How shameless. But he looks pretty good. And his lips look soft too. Since you're so curious, why not touch them yourself? The little clam spirit snapped back and tried to escape. Little Pearl's eyes lit up. Mother, you completed the kissing mission. Plus eating points. By Fanjar favorability. Don't let go. Hang on a little longer. In the original plot, Shen Xingmian's mother would die. So he had to hurry back and check. He quickly pushed the man away. Gu Chenjuan's eyes darkened. Tisk, you can't escape. In Shen Xingmian's courtyard. Where did that little bastard go? Young Master Xingmian hasn't come back since you took him away. I'm not lying. Shen Jing snorted coldly. He must be hiding. Execute this woman immediately. Just then the little clam spirit rushed. Stop. I'm here. Don't hurt my mother. The servants quickly pinned him to the ground. You still know to come back. I sent you to the crown prince's chamber. Why weren't you in his room? Seeing him ignore his words, Shen Jin flew into a rage. How dare you, you're asking for the original's mother rushed forward to shield him. That whip instantly knocked the frail woman to the ground. It seemed like someone had once protected him this gently. Don't hurt him. Punish me instead. Those are your words. My master recently refined an interesting little toy. Why don't you try it out first? The little clam spirit could barely hear what he was saying anymore. He only felt the place where the whip struck was both itchy and burning. Just then, the crown prince arrived. The little clam spirit instantly found his lifeline. Your highness, save me. Gu Chenjuan raised an eyebrow. You little thing, you didn't care if I lived or died and ran away. And now you want me to save you. Why should I? The little clam spirit felt wronged. The crown prince really wasn't a good guy. Why did he hold grudges? Mother, just bear with it a little longer. It must be because the conquest level is too low. Once you kiss more and fight a few times, you'll get familiar. Gu Chenjuan immediately lost his composure. What was this little thing thinking about? He turned to shake the person off, but the little clam spirit quickly grabbed him again. Your highness, don't go. As long as you save me, I'll agree to anything. Shen Jin was furious. Today's plan to frame the crown prince failed, and this Peng Shen Xingmian was now useless. Might as well kill him. Shen Xingmian, stop your nonsense. Go die. But he was blocked by the crown prince again. His face was terrifyingly dark. Shen Jin, you attempted to harm the crown prince. By law, you can be executed by 1,000 cuts. If that whip had hit Shen Xingmian just now, he'd be dead or crippled. Since Shen Jin can't stand Shen Xingmian, I'll just keep him by my side and investigate what's strange about it. Shen Jin immediately backed down. Your highness, forgive me. This humble minister didn't mean to attack you. I'm sure you wouldn't dare. I can let this matter go. But from today on, the third young master will enter the Eastern Palace as my attendant. Jian Jing suddenly gritted his teeth. First he wanted the palace maid, and now he's after Shen Xingmian. The crown prince's intentions are impossible. He looked at Shen Xingmian with warning. If you talk nonsense in the Eastern Palace, I definitely won't spare your mother. The little clam spirit vowed in his heart he would save Shen Xingmian's mother. Mother, don't worry. As long as you can make the crown prince happy, you can take the original's mother away from the estate. The little clam spirit was thinking, but didn't notice his feet. He stumbled and fell. It hurts. The crown prince frowned. He picked the person up. Don't move. The little clam spirit thought maybe Guchen wasn't so bad after all. Father, are we just letting the crown prince take that little bastard? Shen Xingmian has bone-eating poison in him. He needs the antidote. Once he gains the crown prince's trust, we won't have to worry him another bone. The little clam spirit was in tears from the pain. Don't move. I'll apply medicine. Right now, the little clam spirit only felt the whip bones on his back were both painful and hot. He looked at Gu Chenjuan pleading. Chen Yuan was surprised. Could there be something strange about that whip? But before he could investigate properly, the person passed out. The crown prince chuckled softly. We have plenty of time. 3 days later in the Eastern Palace, the little clam spirit looked completely drained. Mother, are you okay? You slept for 2 days before waking up. We did so much, but because you passed out, the points barely increased. The little clam spirit looked aggrieved. He had to work hard to earn more points and save Mother and defeat the eagle forces. Minister Lu heard about what happened at the Prime Minister's residence and petitioned His Majesty to cancel your engagement with his daughter. The crown prince sneered. It was just a marriage of convenience anyway. Good riddance. The guard panicked, but now we're even more vulnerable at court. Please reconsider, Your Highness. Minister Lu was deeply trusted by the civil officials. In the original plot, after the crown prince lost his support, he had almost no resistance at court, which ultimately led to General Li dying to protect him. The crown prince heard every word of his thoughts. He turned and ordered, I'll personally visit the minister's residence to explain. The poor guard was worried sick about his master. The crown prince was acting completely different. Normally he'd be angry by now. The old general could rest in peace in the afterlife. He didn't expect the crown prince to suddenly lean close. Before he could react to why this person was suddenly staring at him, the crown prince grabbed his jaw. Shen Xingmian, just how many secrets do you have? He didn't forget to pinch his soft cheek. The little clam spirit was confused. What did this person want? Could he be? He was about to push the person away. The system quickly reminded him. Mother points. We need to save points. For the points, he go all out. But just as he got ready, Gu Chenjuan turned and left. The little clam spirit wailed. Your Highness, where are you going? Can't you finish what you started? A beautiful smile curved at the corner of the crown prince's mouth. Can't let you have it too easy. The two followed the crown prince all the way to the imperial court, but the crown prince was being mysterious and wouldn't let him go in. Anyone the crown prince visits personally must be important. Mother, I'll be right back. But the little clam spirit was too sweet, which blind fool offended the fourth prince. Someone drag him out. The little clam spirit quickly snapped. Who are you? The eunuch sneered. You don't even know our fourth prince. What a country bumpkin. The little clam spirit was shocked. The fourth prince, isn't that Gu Chenjuan's brother? But the fourth prince stepped forward directly. Move aside, why so fierce? Beauty, my residence needs staff. Want to come work for me? I have good stuff. The little clam spirit quickly backed away. Let go of my wrist. Suddenly grabbed. Gu Chenyuan possessively pulled him close. Apologies to fourth brother for the disturbance. Seems my attendant startled you. There's a bonus scene. The little clam spirit was drawn to the fragrant steamed buns at a street stall, his eyes lighting up. Pro, what's this food? It looks so good. It seems to be human steamed buns, and they have shrimp inside, our clam spirit's favorite. He quickly traded the shiny things the crown prince gave him for a few. The crown prince watching from the side thought, so the little thing likes those. Then it's time for Prince Gu to bait the hook with buns and catch little Pearl. He was a little clam spirit knocked up on the run, forced to win over the male lead with kisses and hugs. But before he could win over the male lead's brother set his sights on him. The crown prince possessively shielded him. So many crowd around fourth brother. Why covet this one of mine? What if I just won this attendant? The little clam spirit was terrified inside. Please don't give me to the fourth prince. He's a bad guy who bullies his subordinates' wives. I promise I won't fall asleep on the job anymore. 2 times a day max. Hearing his thoughts, a smile played at the crown prince. It's not that I don't want to part with him, but I heard fourth brother just acquired a beauty, the beloved wife of one of your subordinates. If my attendant goes there, what if the beauty gets jealous? The fourth prince was shocked. How did he know? He'd been so careful. Fourth brother, enjoy your stroll. I'll be going now. The fourth prince signaled to a servant, who picked up a nearby dog bowl and splashed it at the crown prince. The crown prince not only dodged the prime minister's trap, but planted a spy in his residence. He couldn't let him leave today. The little clam spirit was shocked. Isn't the crown prince supposed to be a noble figure among humans? These people didn't respect the crown prince at all. The fourth prince pretended to scold his servant. Elder brother, don't be upset. I've arranged a banquet at the restaurant ahead. Why not go change your clothes there? The fourth prince had been looking for evidence of Gu Chenyuan's misconduct to get the emperor to depose you. Get the emperor. There's definitely an ambush at that restaurant. Can't go. I still have state affairs to handle. Prince wouldn't let him off so easily. This official just received news that the Marquis's old injuries flared up in prison. The imperial clan court is no place for humans. The once mighty Marquis is now worse off than a beggar. The crown prince's face changed drastically. This trip was to see the Marquis. The crown prince's uncle, Marquis Wang, fought the enemy nation for years. 3 years ago he repelled the northern power, bringing the current peace. After that final battle, but in that final battle, he was framed for treason. All his past achievements were erased. Inir's injuries flared and he died in prison. The crown prince became even more twisted. The crown prince heard every word of their conversation. He had to save uncle. The fourth prince looked smug. He would make the crown prince's reputation completely ruined today and lose all public support. Inside the restaurant, the crown prince dragged the little clam spirit to the changing room without explanation. I know you can transform into a woman, like you did last time. If you don't do it, I'll give you to the fourth prince. He didn't want to be caught by that crazy